PDF reports. The monitor can save an ECG to PDF and also your tabular data to PDF. To get into this setup, you want to hit the print button, and then you want to hit printer and PDF. This is your printer and PDF setup. The top portion of this box is for the ECG printout, and then the bottom part is for the tabular reports. The ECG trace settings, this is your DPI printer settings, your charting speed, scales, and grid. You have the ability to change all these settings if you want to for your printout. And then you also have the option to print an ECG to a printer. So if this monitor is network, you could print to like a network printer. If there was a line printer on here, you could print directly to a line printer. And you also have the option to print to PDF. So you print ECG to PDF. Now in the bottom portion is the tabular reports. This is for a PDF of your numeric data. So you have an option to change your interval between measurements and then the number of pages to print for that actual report. So if you only wanted a portion of the data to print, you could choose just 1 or 2 pages. And again, you can print to a line printer, a network printer, or you can print this report to a PDF. Now, for both of these PDF reports, it does have to be live. So the patient still has to be on the monitor, and you have to go through these steps to actually print out these PDFs. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to print an ECG to PDF. It prints a 30-second snapshot. So once you go ahead and hit, say, hey, you see an event going down the screen, and you want to capture that, once you hit the print button, it's printing the 30 seconds prior to you hitting that button. So hit printer PDF, and then you hit print ECG to PDF. You only want to hit that button once and wait for the Primo PDF screen to come up. Now, if this is the first time you're doing a PDF, ECG to PDF, the Primo PDF screen does take a little bit longer than what you just saw. So just give it time, it'll come up, and then you just want to hit create PDF. And it's going to bring you to a screen that looks just like a computer. So again, you can save to a network, you can save to a thumb drive, but we're going to be saving locally today. So it's D patient data PDF, and again, it saves as the patient's ID and the timestamp, and then ECG. So you hit save, and it's going to automatically populate your ECG to PDF. You don't have to tell it to do that. So here on your screen is the PDF of the ECG. You have the date, the patient's name. It goes over the settings for your ECG, the filters, the sweep speed that you've adjusted it to, the gain, what lead you've printed. And then if you scroll all the way to your right, this is a really cool feature of this PDF because it actually gives you a picture of what was going on with that patient in that 30 seconds that you took this PDF. So you get your pulse ox reading, you get your blood pressure reading, your CO2 reading, and your temperature reading, of course, if you have all of these parameters installed on your monitor. And then you can either keep this locally on the monitor, or you can, again, print it out, save it to a thumb drive, do whatever you need to do with it. Now, if you wanted to print tabular data, same button and same idea. So if you say you had 10 minutes of tabular data that you wanted to create into a PDF, you can go under this print button again, printer PDF, and now we're going to be working with this box down here, the tabular reports. I'm going to keep everything as default. So if you wanted to print report to PDF, you would just hit that button. And it's going to automatically create the report for you, just like the ECG. So create PDF. And again, it's going to ask you where you want to save it. Again, we're saving locally. So we're just going to hit save. And it's going to pop up that report for you. So the PDF, again, it's a live report, so the patient still has to be on there. That's if for some reason you don't want to save the Excel, you want to go automatically to PDF. I'll be honest with you, not a lot of clinics use the tabular PDF portion. They like the Excel a little bit better just because they can manipulate the Excel and then create it into a PDF later. But this goes over all of the parameters just like the Excel, going across the top, the SpO2, CO2, whatever parameters running, and then your time intervals. So depending on what you chose in that setup area, every minute we chose, it's going to give you that reading for that patient.